Hi, thanks for joining me for Marketing Monday. My name is Natalie Armstrong-Motin with Marketing Resolution, and today's Marketing Monday is about getting clients by developing and conducting trainings. So grab your beverage of choice to get this week started off right with marketing on our minds. Today, mine is a cafe latte, and let's talk about the need for continuous learning. Nectar of the gods. All right, so as you're watching, be sure, as always, to say hello in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you have any questions. I really sincerely love the engagement. I do read your comments, and I do follow up on your ideas, your suggestions, your worries, your concerns, etc. So let's talk about trainings. Continuous learning is not only valuable, but it's also crucial for many of our primary, secondary, or tertiary target markets. Attorneys, human resource managers, architects, many kinds of professionals need to stay at the forefront of their profession, and we can help them with that. The landscape of conflict resolution, communication, facilitation, negotiation, it's constantly evolving, constantly getting better. And with new techniques, research findings, best practices emerging, all of these things allow you to provide a top-notch and timely training to the people most likely to hire you as the facilitator, negotiator, mediator, or arbitrator. Training is a great way for you to stay top of mind with all of your prospective clients or even sources of referral. Let's see what we have here in the chat. All right. So providing a training, it's one of the key ways that I myself build my own business. It's why I recommend it to you. Now, before I talk about creating engaging and informative training programs, I want to give a shout out to the sponsor of today's Marketing Monday video and thank Case Manager Services Incorporated. If you need help with convening, scheduling, client management, and more, I recommend Case Manager Services Inc. to all of my clients. They provide mediators with a virtual office, and they pride themselves on responding quickly with your availability, your rates, and answers to any questions that your clients or prospective clients have about your practice. They take inquiries about your services and turn them into mediations. They do this by providing exceptional customer service. Each call, each email is handled promptly and efficiently. And then all you have to do is read your briefs and show up to the mediation. It doesn't get any easier than that. They take care of the rest. If you need help with your convening or customer service or both, contact Case Manager Services Inc. at casemanagerservicesinc.com. Now, back to the training bit. Developing training programs can be an additional income stream or a marketing tool for your mediation practice. But creating engaging and informative training, that's a skill in and of itself. So let's cover some practical tips and guidelines on how to design and deliver effective training programs, keeping your audience engaged and ensuring that they gain the knowledge that they are looking for. Creating engaging and informative training videos, it is a unique set of skills. It is also a lot of fun. And the first step to creating engaging and informative training programs is to define the learning objectives. This involves identifying the specific knowledge or skills that participants should gain from your training. And understanding the needs and the expectations of the target audience is really crucial to aligning your content and activities with their requirements. And by clearly defining the learning objectives, you can structure your training program in a way that is relevant, focused, impactful, and hopefully fun. All right. Good morning to Nikki in LA and Sonia, based in the UK, but thinking about moving her mediation practice to Portugal. Both very nice places. There's a little bit more sun in Portugal than in Old Blighty, in case that's relevant to your choice. All right. Also, a key aspect in creating engaging training programs is the use of interactive and participatory teaching methods. Lecturing alone can quickly become monotonous and disengaging. And to avoid that sad situation from happening to you when you're the trainer, you might think about using various interactive teaching techniques. These could be group discussions, case studies, role-playing exercises, simulations, or problem-solving activities. All of these things encourage active participation. They foster critical thinking, and they allow the participants in your training to apply what they've learned from you in practical scenarios. And incorporating these kinds of hands-on activities and real-life examples, stories are a great way to teach. It does help create a really dynamic and stimulating learning environment. Hi, Paul. How are you? Nice to see you. How are things in England? Now, visual aids are a really common component of a training. Multimedia elements, they can significantly enhance the training experience. So think about using visual aids. You could use slides, videos, infographics. All of these things reinforce the key points that you're trying to make. You can, with those aids, really present complex concepts and then better enhance the participant understanding of what it is that you're trying to present. But I think that visual aids are frequently used as a crutch because it's not easy standing behind the podium or in front of the whiteboard. And I get it. So you want to use them strategically, complementing the content and promoting clarity, not as a replacement for you, the trainer, having an interactive training process. So for example, if you're offering a training via webinar, I would not recommend that you use a PowerPoint presentation. People want to hear from you. They want to, via video, make eye contact with you. And if they're reading your slide, your PowerPoint slide, then they're not able to listen to what you're saying. They're no longer engaging with you. And so you can use PowerPoint, you can use multimedia, you can use these things, but let them pop up, reinforce what it is on the slide that you're trying to share, use it as a way to make things more clear, a video clip, etc., and then take it down so that, again, the focus is back on you, the trainer. So again, just use it sporadically if you can. Attendees really want that engagement. And once you launch a slideshow, you've lost them. It's nap time. On that same note, I think that it's a great idea to incorporate all of these multimedia elements. I really do, judiciously. Another important aspect, rather, of creating engaging training programs is to adapt the content and delivery style to a specific audience's needs and preferences. So you want to explore different strategies for your audience analysis. Consider factors like their prior level of knowledge or their preference for learning style. Maybe even their cultural background. And understanding these kinds of elements about your audience, about your students, will help you to tailor your training program and really maximize the relevance and the appeal of your program. You can adjust the pace, you can adjust the level of complexity, the language used in the training. All of these things really help to ensure that participants can easily comprehend and absorb the information. Sonia. All right. People networking in the chat. I love it. Let's move on to utilizing the technology that we have at hand to enhance the engagement and effectiveness of training programs. Optimally, you want to provide your trainings in person. That's in a perfect world. If that's not possible, of course, webinars are fine. But online discussion boards might be really helpful to you. Interactive quizzes might be great for your training. Collaborative virtual spaces can promote participant engagement and facilitate the ongoing learning beyond the training session that you're providing. Again, incorporating technology into your training programs is great. It can really enhance your training program, and it also lets you have a little bit more flexibility and accessibility for learning opportunities. And that lets you cater to a much more diverse audience, something that we should all be a little bit sensitive to. Now, ensuring the success of your training programs, you want to continually evaluate your training by collecting participant feedback, conducting post-training assessments, utilizing evaluations to refine future training sessions. You want to get better and better, smarter and smarter, funnier and funnier, more and more engaging, all of those kinds of things. And you don't know where you need to concentrate your efforts until you've heard back from participants. So gather the feedback from your participants to help you identify areas of improvement, or what they really love, what teaching technique resonates best with them. Maybe you need to make some necessary adjustments, etc. And in addition to gathering that information about your training, solicit some testimonials or reviews from participants. Those can serve as a really powerful marketing tool. They showcase the value and impact of you, the trainer, to any future viewer, participant, or client. Now, let's switch over and talk about marketing your training programs. Having an engaging and informative training program, that's just the first step. To ensure its success, it's really crucial to effectively market this program that you've created so that you reach your target audience. You generate interest, you attract participants, you stay top of mind, you reinforce the idea that you are the credible authority on this specific topic. So let's talk about some effective strategies for marketing training programs. We want to talk about identifying your target audience, got it, determining pricing, and utilizing various promotional channels. The first step is, again, clearly identify your target audience. Understand who's going to best benefit most from the program. This allows you to tailor your marketing efforts and your messaging to appeal directly to them and their needs. So consider the specific industry, the job roles of the participants, their professional backgrounds, all of those kinds of things, so that you can really align your message with what they need to get from your training. And, I think always it's good to have a clear path, and by defining your target audience, really understanding what they want from you, you'll be much more efficient and effective in communicating the values and the benefits of your training program. If you don't know who your training is most appropriate for, or what kind of training you want to offer, I can recommend that you go to directoryofassociations.com. Go to www.directoryofassociations.com, and you'll find there thousands of associations and organizations, so that you can really pinpoint the people that you think are most likely to appreciate a training that you have to offer. And when you're looking at those organizations, one of the most important things you can do is, if that group or association of professionals requires continuing education credit, be sure that you get your program pre-approved to provide the continuing education units for that group. You follow that up, obviously, with certificates of attendance, etc. Full package. Let's talk about pricing. Pricing can be one of those kind of sticky points, and we don't want it to be. It's an important factor to consider when you're marketing your training programs. And at this point, you want to be sure that you've done a little bit of market research. So use Google, use LinkedIn, and find other trainers that are in a similar market realm and see what they offer, see how they charge, see the platforms that they're using and how they're engaging with prospective attendees. You'll learn a lot. Pricing is going to be obviously one of those most important things. You can think about offering early bird discounts, package deals for multiple registrations, tiered pricing based on different levels of access or additional resources, lots of different things. You know this because we as neutrals, we're great at taking continuing education. So think about the engagement that you've had from other trainers. What did you like? What didn't you like? What price point was comfortable for you? How was it offered on what platform, etc. And use that as the example for your own trainings. The good examples and the bad, they're both really valuable. All right. And then promoting your training. Again, this plays a really crucial role in marketing your training program. Online promotion obviously is vital in today's digital age. You simply cannot do without it. You want to utilize your website, your social media platforms, and email marketing. Email marketing campaigns really help generate a lot of awareness and they drive registrations. Creating the compelling content about your training for blog posts, for articles, for videos that highlight the value of your training programs also is a great way to attract new clients or potential registrants. You can also think about partnering with industry associations, professional networks, or complementary service providers. All of those groups can help you extend your reach and tap into their existing audience base so that you really leverage those relationships in addition to your own. Collaborative marketing efforts like co-hosting a webinar or cross-promoting another trainer's offering, these can be fantastic. They're mutually beneficial. They enhance the visibility of your training program and your status in the industry. And again, testimonials and feedback. Hold on, before I move on to testimonials and feedback, in the chat, Paul asks, should pricing be on the website? I'm a big proponent of being upfront with all of the information. The length of the program, the content, the outline or the syllabus of your program, the pricing, the sponsorships, all of those kinds of things, accreditation, etc. All of it should just be front facing. I really don't like when something is offered to me and the details are hidden behind a paywall, or I have to put in my email address to gain access, to be on some exclusive list, etc. Just put it right up front. Just tell people. All right, let's talk about testimonials and feedback. Again, these are really powerful marketing tools. What you say about your program, your training is great. What other people who've actually attended your program is worth tons of gold. You really don't want to not utilize those. Positive reviews, positive testimonials from past participants, they really build credibility and they demonstrate the impact and the value of your program in a way that we as entrepreneurs can't really do for ourselves. So collect and utilize testimonials. You can incorporate them into all of your marketing materials. You can feature them on your website. You can share them on your social media. All of this feedback from participants really provides insight into what future participants can expect from your training. Also, not for nothing, developing training programs can be an additional source of revenue. It's a great marketing tool for your practice, but it also, makes you a little bit of money on the side. Nothing wrong with that. Training is a great way to introduce you and your practice to prospective clients, sources of referral. But if you have a training that you can record and use as evergreen content by uploading it to a training platform like Teachable, for example, People will buy your class. They download it, they watch it, they can take quizzes, they can, be interactive, all of those things. But it's convenient for them. They can watch your training evenings, weekends, lunch hours, stuck in traffic, etc. And for you to have that evergreen content on a platform like Teachable, links on your website, promoting it on social media, blogging about it, creating videos about it, etc., really does keep you front and center in front of the people most likely to hire you. And that is what it's all about. So 20 minutes, kind of a long Marketing Monday today, but I hope that this helps you think about another way to market and promote your practice, to stay in front of prospective clients, to get that word of mouth going, to create and generate the energy that is necessary to move your practice to the next level. That is it for me on Monday. I hope this gets your week started off just right. Let me know in the comments what you need, what you think, how I can best help. All right, take care, everybody. Be good humans. Bye-bye.